Good morning, good morning, good morning. I love you, good morning. I am actually, I've switched up where my camera is. So my camera's here instead of being way over there connected to my other desk. So I'm trying out a new setup. You're not getting on my lap. No, Sonny, you're not. No. I had some wheat bread and now I've got like this wheat thing stuck in my mouth. Ouch. Stop. Ugh. This cat. Go. Wherever you're going, go. Go. Alright. So hopefully I've got my phone set up right here so I can do some live chat. Get off of that because that's where my camera is sitting now. Really? Killing me. What did you drop? So I've got my phone set up so I can see. Hi, Kenny. Kenny, I sent you a message on Facebook. I don't know if you got it. Since we're not connected as friends, it will probably go to like your other folder or something like that. But so I've got my camera hooked up to my... Get off! I swear, anytime I try something new, you cats... These cats, they've been bugging me all night, so I'm like not pleased with them at the moment. So I've got it hooked up to my cart, so hopefully if like I start coloring, it doesn't shake too much. Yay! So I'm going to show you some goodies. I got, these come in a pack of 3. These are the Arteza sketchbooks. They come in a pack of 3, 100 sheets each, 68 pounds. They're decent, they're perforated. I like that that they're spiral bound. Finding spiral bound smaller, because this is 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, Kenny. So this is smaller. Yeah, seeing this on my phone isn't going to work. That was way delayed. So this is 5.5 by 8.5. So it's smaller. I like that. And if you notice, it's roughly the same size as my current swatch book. But my swatch book is falling apart. And I hate the paper. I don't know if you know this, but I hate the paper in this. Paper sucks. It's terrible paper. I don't know why anybody thought this would be good paper. It's not. It sucks. I hate it. And apparently I have my Koh-i-Noors in here twice for whatever weird reason I did that. So I'm going to kill myself because I decided I was going to redo my swatch book. Look at that. Is that not so pretty? There we go. Is that not pretty? I mean, I fixed the ratio on the other pages between the two so it's not so short and then weird. I'm not good at measuring, so it takes me a page or two to get it. But anyway, so I have started that. I started my Lyras, and there's 168 slots per page. I started my derwent drawing. I figure what I'll do in the spare spots is do what is it? Color combos. I would put in color combos. Then I did my derwent drawing this morning. Got that done. So I've been I think I've got 5 pages lined up. I need to just keep going. So that's what I'm going to use for this book here. I'm going to constantly hit that. That's going to bug me. Hi, Natalie. How are you? Really, Kenny? This is only my 2nd time doing swatches, and I already hate myself. Because I can't stop. That's my problem. As I get started, I'm like, well, now I have to finish this project. I also got the Blick. I'm doing good. My legs hurt. I went on a walk yesterday, and then I saw one of the Lime bikes, which are you can rent them for $1 for a half hour. So there was a Lime bike, and I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna ride this Lime bike instead of walking. So I ride it for like 20 minutes, and my legs are dead. I haven't ridden a bike in 3 years. But the new Blick catalog is out. If anybody's interested, I love looking through this. It's got all sorts of cool stuff. This is all sculpting, drafting tables, easels. I just love looking at it. So if anybody gets this, it's coming. Just so you know. All right, Kenny. I also got some Creative Haven books. The Autumn Scenes and Fantasy Designs. I was watching... Who was I watching? I'm going to flip this up just a little bit more. There we go. I was watching Anne. From Colorful Life. She was doing something else with the lemons, but I mean, like, I can't wait for fall, and so all of these little fall wine. I do some red wine. So all these cool little fall pictures. I can do them in Copics. I can do them in the Pitt pens. I can do them in Tombows. That guy was driving really fast down the street. I mean, this is just adorable little pictures. So the Creative Havens at the Michaels and whatnot that I go to are really crappy. I shouldn't say they're crappy. They're not my taste. So I look at them like, I don't want to color anything. And like, pretty much most of these pictures I wish to color. I mean, like, look at that. I can't wait. So I think that looks cute. The Fantasy Designs, it looked kind of cool. Those are some empty pages. I hope those are meant to be empty. It looked kind of cool. Oh, I'm going to have to give this to Zoe. I'm going to have to scan that for her. Like, I really, really dig this picture. You have the autumn one, Natalie? It's so adorable. I think Zara got like this picture. But I should have looked at a flip through of this, because there's not actually a lot that I like in this one that I would actually color. Like, I think I would color that guy. Those guys are cool. But I should have looked at a flip through. So that was my bad. I'm not wholly impressed with this one. It's cute, don't get me wrong. It's just not my taste. So that's the new stuff I got. Let's see. For a case of what am I working on? I was working on this girl still with my Lyras. I'm digging her, but now I'm kind of at a loss of what I want to do with the rest of it. So I'm Kind of just ho-humming over it. I know I need to do her eyes and her eyebrows. I forgot to do those. I always forget to do the eyebrows. Lips. Then I guess I want some greeny stuff here. Some brown mushrooms. And then, I don't know. It's close to being done though. It's really close. Hi Galena, how are you? Let's see. Oh, I should have gotten all this out beforehand, but I didn't because I'm lazy and, you know, I was still waking up. So, I managed to finish all the leaves. Oh, I really shook that good, didn't I? I'm sorry, guys. So I managed to finish all the leaves, and we got the cherries yesterday, and I finished up all the skin. So I'm going to do the hair today because I know what color I want to do the hair. I want to do it. I do know what I want to do, right? I think I want... Oh, I'm flipping between deep cobalt green and helio blue. Let me see. Let me see. I can go deep cobalt green and light cobalt turquoise. I can go that way. Or I can do helio turquoise, cobalt turquoise, and light cobalt turquoise. I think I'm going to go the green way. I think that's one of my favorite combos there. So I'm going to go deep cobalt, cobalt, and light cobalt. Green. Been awake since 4. Oh, Lord. Oh, you got your luminance? Excellent, Natalie. I hope you enjoy those. I hope you enjoy those. So I need to sharpen because I'm going to do flicky flicks, and that requires me moving just a second. I didn't think this through very well. It's okay. It's all right. Oh, I've got too much stuff. That one looks okay. All right, you go back there, you come back this way. There we go. So I'm going to do some cobalt green hair. Yeah, I'm exhausted too, but that's just because I went on a stupid walk. A stupid walk / a bike ride. Because I haven't ridden a bike in 3 years, so of course, why wouldn't I just go pick up a bike and go ride it, right? It sounds like an excellent thing to do, right? All right, so again, deep cobalt green, and light cobalt turquoise are the 3 colors I'm using. So again, dark to light, as the highlights show. So now I'm just going to flicky in. Where I want some of the darkest color to be. And make sure I'm not accidentally coloring the stems. Ordered my daughter's new glasses for school. I've had the prescription for, I don't know, 2 months now. I just haven't ordered them because I was worried I'd get them in and then she'd like break them or something, which is something my kids do. Oh, Galena. Yeah, my husband, that's kind of what he does, is he goes on 20, 30, 40-mile bike rides. So I have access to padded, not only well padded seats, but padded bike shorts. Since my husband and I are roughly this, we're the exact same height and we're roughly the same size. If I decide to really like gung-ho for it, I can borrow one of his bike shorts. So, haven't rode a bike in forever. Yeah, my husband, he's like, oh, I'm going to get you a bike. I'm like, okay, what bike are you looking at for me? And he points some out. And I'm like, but those are like $200 and $300 bikes. Like, I don't ride bikes often enough. Like, I'm not you. I don't ride bikes often enough to really. And I'm actually going to grab the white too, I think, guys. I'm going to grab the white too, just for those highlights. Like, I don't ride a bike often enough to justify that expensive of a bike. It's like, yeah, but if you have one, you will. Oh, is that what we're doing? Soon enough, both the girls will be big enough that they can go on bike rides with us and it won't be so bad. I'm just flicking it in until it meets. And then I'm gonna go with white. Yeah, my husband's a crazy bike person, which is good for him. Like, it's really good for him, but I don't care about cycling as much as he does. I mean, I care about it for him, but like for me, not so much. And I'm just using the natural highlights that she's put in there. Oh, dang, Natalie. That's cool. So you have like those, I have to say, so back when we'd bought our first house, we had just had a kid, or not just had a kid, but we had a kid. So we were getting all manner of tax breaks. So we were getting the child tax break, and we were getting the first time homeowner tax break, and we were getting the mortgage interest tax break, and so we were getting all sorts of money back from taxes, and you know, we got quite a bit back. And my husband's like, I want to start riding bikes. I was like, oh, that's cool. We can go, you know, we can go wherever. And there was a Karron bike shop back where we used to live, and he was like, no, the bike I want is like $2,000. I'm like, you do what now? He's like, yeah, if I'm gonna do this. I said, look, you buy a $2,000 bike, you better be on that MF for like every freaking day. Like, no joke. You better use the damn thing. And he has. He's still got, well, he doesn't have that bike. He traded in for something else because we ended up going to performance bike. And performance bike, if you can trade it in within a year for price paid, which was pretty cool. So he traded in and got something else, and I think we paid another $500. So now he's got like a $3,000 bike, and then he's got like a $500 bike. But he uses them both. Oh, I bet, Kenny. I bet. Oh, I've got eraser bits. I haven't erased anything. Well, and Kenny, really, unless you're going to Walmart or Target or something, $300 to $500 is pretty average for a decent bike, is what I have found. So it just, I'm not an avid bike rider, so I don't feel the need to have an expensive bike, I guess. Oh, I know, Natalie. And then does he also like, oh, I need a different gear set, and then it's like anywhere from $70 to $90 to winterize it, or to whatever they do to like their yearly maintenance on it, which is fine. I mean, if you're gonna have a bike that costs that much, heck yes, do maintenance on it. It's like a car, right? But yeah, it's a lot of upkeep, and I just bought him a $150 saddle for his bike, which he loves. I absolutely loves. But I bought it for Father's Day, and it's this Brooks saddle, and it's made of like organic rubber, and like it's got all these bells and whistles on it, and like he was petting it like it was priceless, and I'm just like, oh my god. I was like, now I know what it feels like when I get something fun in the mail for coloring, and you're just looking at me like I'm a crazy person. I said, I understand it now. I was like, it doesn't change the fact that you're a crazy person. I said, but at least I understand it now. But you know what, sometimes stuff like that, like he has this thing where he doesn't buy himself anything. Like I have to force him to buy new shirts, or I have to buy them for him. Like he doesn't buy himself a whole lot of stuff. So when he does go out and do it, you know, it's been 2 or 3 years since he's bought himself anything, so I let him go nuts. Not I let him, it's his flipping money, so. Natalie. Yeah, but I mean, you know, how much money have I sunk into coloring? And that's exactly how I compare it. I can't get mad because how much money have I sunk into coloring? So when you add it all up, it evens out. And that's what I tell him when he starts feeling bad. I'm like, yeah, but look at my office. How much money have I sunk into my hobby between coloring and painting? I was like, you can get new disc brakes and, you know, whatever. Hi, April. We're discussing bicycles. Want to join? And how expensive. I totally just spit on my page. That's disgusting. Sorry. I had just taken a drink. I have these V8 energy drinks. I love them to death. They have like green tea in them. And the orange pineapple and the apple banana. Why does my next door neighbor always try to get us to go to the pool on the days I stream? I swear she knows. Prefer a pogo stick? Really? Really? Well, now I gotta hear about this. Are you like a pogo stick champion? Do you go around pogoing everywhere? I need to know. Inquiring minds need to know. The hair is probably going to be the fastest thing on this picture. Oh, April, I was watching your review of the dragon something or other. The dragon research lady. I'm terrible with names and such, so, you know, that's about as good as you're going to get from me as the dragon research lady. I hope you know what I'm talking about. I watched until the spoiler part and then I stopped because I don't like being spoiled. But I saw on Goodreads that you were reading it. I was intrigued, so I watched your video. I still don't know if I'm intrigued enough to, like, buy it. Lady Trent, yes. Lady Trent. Is it high fantasy? Like, I have trouble with high fantasy, but if it's like Dragon Rider, well, Dragon Riders of Pern was high fantasy. To me. To me. And I really like Dragon Riders of Pern. Does it have a Dragon Riders of Pern-esque feel? I can get behind that. Historical fiction. Oh. Interesting. Now I'm really intrigued. I'm gonna have to read an excerpt or something. Dragon Riders of Pern threw me for a loop when I started getting further into the series. Like, I did not expect any of that. I guess it wouldn't be later in the series. It would have been a flashback. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Working and lurking. That's fine. That's fine. Do what you got to do. I'm just working on the hair here. I really want to get her done. It seems like the hair is going to go by fast, which is nice. All right, April, I'll do that. Thank you. Always looking for new. I'm getting tired of series that never end. It's really starting to get annoying. I think Jim Butcher needs to end the Dresden Files. He just needs to end it. It's gotta have an end. You gotta stop. And Laurel K. Hamilton needs to just end the Anita Blake series. Like, it's gotta have an end sometime, guys. I know it's like an awesome book and you guys are really into it and whatnot. But then Anne Rice just came out with, or not just, but has come out with more Vampire Chronicles, so I guess I can't say too much about that either. But I'm tired of series not ending. Just end it. Hi, Joan. I already fed my cats. I ended up having to start doing because I was feeding them each 1 can of wet food in the morning. And come to find out that Miss Marvel was being a fat cat and eating her share plus the half that plus the half that Sunny wasn't eating. So she was getting like a can and a half of wet food instead of just her can. So I cut it down to they each only get half a can, and now she like skulks around for 20 minutes after she's done eating looking for more food because she's a fat flipping cat. She is. She's greedy. She's greedy. It's terrible. Oh, I was so mad. And so I got busy doing something and I forgot to clean up after dinner the other day, which is shame on me. Totally shame on me. However, I got into the kitchen and I found this. She had taken one of the fish fillets. I had beer battered fish. And she was eating it. I come back in from doing, I think I was in the garage doing something. I came back in and saw it, and so I cleaned everything up, right? And she comes back and starts looking, like she is hardcore looking for this piece of fish she left. It's just like, you are going to be the fattest goddamn cat ever. She's just going to be a fat cat. Greedy mofo. Oh, April, I get sidetracked very easily. It's actually a little ridiculous how easy I get sidetracked. So, you know, if I don't clean up directly after dinner, it can sometimes take me a while. But then I feel bad getting up from the dinner table, not everybody's done, and I'm just sitting here doing dishes, and then I feel bad, so then, you know, gotta get the kids ready for bed, and I get distracted by that. So, I don't know. And she doesn't care about a spray bottle. Like, spray bottles do not faze her one little bit. You will spray her and she'll look at you like I may bite you in your sleep. Hey, May. Kenny, that kitty is not hungry. She's fat. She is not hungry. That cat is not hungry. I can guarantee. She's fat and greedy. Why not, May? I don't even have to spray Sunny. She just looks at the bottle and runs away. I think I've sprayed her all of twice. Now I don't have to do it anymore. I've never heard of not spraying the cat. Because God knows yelling down doesn't do anything. Or taking them off the place or telling them no or anything like that. It's a fairy, May. It can be whatever it wants. It's cobalt green, deep cobalt green, and light cobalt turquoise. It's not blue. It's turquoise. Also, she's a fairy. She can be what she wants. Yeah, Kenny. I mean, everything I've ever read, every vet I've ever talked to, even the people at the rescue. Because I double checked because I hadn't had cats in a while. So I was like, you know, what do I need to do? And they're like, oh, just get a spray bottle. Fill it with water. And you use it to teach them what habits you don't want and etc. Oh, we got growling. Oh yeah, no doesn't work. Not for Miss Marvel. It does kind of for Sunny, but Miss Marvel really doesn't give two craps about anything you have to say or anything you're trying to tell her. She don't care. Not even a little bit. Yeah, you would think Miss Marvel would be scared of water since she fell in an entire... Kaylee forgot to empty her tub one night, actually the night before we got Miss Marvel, and we had Miss Marvel in her room, and Miss Marvel went exploring and went in the bath and then fell into an entire full tub of water. So you'd think she'd be afraid of water. Nope. Doesn't care. She still tries to get in the shower with me. Got a trick to get cats to quit licking you? Because that's annoying at 5 a.m. Really, May? I only get the spray bottle when it's something like they're into something, because otherwise I don't feel like walking wherever the spray bottle is. And usually they're jumping up on my stuff. I have not ever heard that, May. That's interesting. I'll have to rethink some things then. Right, Galena? That's Miss Marvel. She don't care. Then she'll just stop and she'll clean herself. And then continue on doing whatever it was you were trying to get her to not do anyway. Regular baths, really? I've never heard of bathing a cat. Unless, like, they got into something really bad. Like skunk or something. I get those wet wipes and just wipe them down. Not like the baby wipes, but the actual cat. They have like cat wet wipes. I'm having to really brush Miss Marvel because she's starting to shed pretty bad. Thinking I might have to start getting hairball treats for her just in case. Oh, really, April? Huh. Yeah, I'm sure if I left the shower door open, Miss Marvel would just go hang out in there. But I don't, because then it drips water all over the place. Oh, hi Connie. I've had a Maine Coon. They are so, or at least my boy, he was so loving. I mean, he was like a 25-pound ball of love. It was ridiculous. Now my husband's cousin has him. But yeah, Maine Coons are sweet. Hi, Francisco. Or Jay, is that when you're going to be called Jay? I had one of my cats digging into my back last night. They both like getting under the covers and then sliding up against my back because I sleep on my side. So they'll slide up against my back and then stay there and then have their paws against me and just like knead. And it's terrible. Like, I'm sure it's all love, but oh, it's terrible. I hate it. Nice, May. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Lori. Oh, see, Lori, my Maine Coon was very vocal. I'm sorry, Jay. I only know un poquito español. Un poquito. Just a little. I know enough to get me in trouble. I can say the alphabet. Not that that would do a bit of good, but I can do it. That's cute, Lori. This isn't a book, Connie. It's down in the description. It's called Cherry Fairy, and it's by Christine Karron on Etsy. It's just a downloadable page, and I printed it on some Strathmore colored pencil paper, series 400. So all that info is in the description down below. Galena, there's a Maine Coon breeder that here in our state. It's not too far away. It's probably 20 minutes away from us. Where they just breed Maine Coon, and they breed the largest. They boast breeding the largest Maine Coon that's in the Guinness Book of World Records. And one of the guys my husband works with actually bought one of the kittens, little boy, for $1,700. I love Maine Coons. I told my husband, I was like, oh, I want a Maine Coon. So he sent me this website. I was like, I don't want a Maine Coon that bad. I'm gonna go rescue a cat. If I happen to get a Maine Coon, all the better. Yeah, expensive cat, huh? What sounds like a dream, May? I missed it. I'm sorry. Hi, Linda. Yeah, purebreds tend to be that way for sure. I had just lucked into mine when I got a Blondie. He was a sweet boy. He is a sweet boy, I should say. He's still alive. Yeah, I keep asking my husband to ask about his friend at work, his Maine Coon. I was like, I want pictures. I want to hear about it. He's like, why didn't we just buy one? I was like, it's $1,700. I'm not doing it. I don't want one that bad. I'll live vicariously through your friend at work. But that guy's got like no kids. It's just him and his wife. I don't think they even plan on having kids. Maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not that into his life. Plus, there were so many kittens to rescue. And I love my little rescue kittens. Thank you, Linda. Oh, yeah. Now, do you get the hairless breeds, April, for allergy reasons? Or... Exactly, Natalie. There are too many that need rescuing to go and spend $1,700 on a purebred. And it was like $2,100 for the show ones. If you wanted them to be like show breeds where you were gonna take them to cat shows or whatever, it was like $2,100 for those kittens. Severe cat allergy. Oh, April. Yeah, that does figure, doesn't it? My mom does too. But because ours are kittens, it wasn't too bad while she was here. But next time she visits, she might actually need to get a shot before she comes. And my next door neighbor, her son is allergic to cats. But he's allergic to the saliva. And not necessarily, or not as much the dander. Or anything like that. So basically he can be around our cats. He just can't, like, he can't touch Miss Marvel because she'll just lick him. Lori, right? Gotta be a cat that does the chores around the house to pay that much. Pay your way. I mean, I guess if that's what you do, if that's, because I mean, you can make money going to cat shows and stuff. Hello, pumpkin pie. Didn't I say you could?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. See, it helps if you listen. Come asking for stuff I've already given them permission for, but they weren't listening, so they didn't hear it. They had their doctor's appointments yesterday. They have only gained 5 pounds since last year. But they've, you know, they've shot up in height, but these kids. The doctor's like, can you give them more, you know, like increase their caloric intake? It's like, sure. But they're bottomless pits. Oh, okay, April. I see. Hi, Tess. I didn't see you pop in. You snuck in on me. I haven't talked to you in a while, Tess. How are you doing? I'm terrible, guys. I'm sorry. I am not functioning very well lately. Like, I can do everybody else's stuff, but when it comes to mine, I'm just like, I'm so scatterbrained. It's pretty terrible. Aw, Tess. My girls don't start until the end of the month. My cats don't destroy stuff, mate. Of course, they're kittens still, so. But you say you have Bengals. Bengals are not cats. They're wild animals, right? Oh yeah, it has been so crazy. Oh, yeah, May. Thank you, Kenny. I'm digging it too. And I surprised May. It's a bonus. It's actually going way faster than I thought it would, which is awesome. It means I can get to the background, or maybe the branches. Alright, some cat is about ready to break their legs or something. They're jumping like mad. Linda. Thank you, May. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? I'm sorry I conked out on you last night, sweetie. I was dead tired. Did you finish the bricks? I don't think you finished the bricks, but did you get more done on the bricks? Oh my goodness, Linda. Oh, Tess, we have that problem with dogs around here. Every day is another help me find my lost dog post on Nextdoor app. And I'm just like, how do you guys not take care of your, like, what are you doing to your dogs? Excellent, Alyssa. Thank you, Katrina. So I'm going to put these back. I'm going to get the brown for the sticky parts, the sticks, the branches. So I'm going to go kind of easy. Go nougat and brown ochre. That's it. I'm not going to get too wild and crazy. So I'm going to flip her upside down here. So I'm just grabbing nougat and brown ochre because I don't want to go nutso. They're very thin branches. Connie, I sometimes watch, especially when I'm folding laundry, I'll watch it on the TV. I have an internet-enabled TV, Kenny, so that's how I do it. I don't know about Connie. So I have a Roku. And literally, if I'm watching something, I have this little screen thing right here. And it says I can play it on the rec room, which is upstairs, or the kids' room, which is actually the TV that's now in my room. So I can just hit one of those buttons and it connects to my TV as long as it's on, and it throws it up on the TV. That's how I do it. Is that how you do it too, Galena? Yeah, it's pretty easy. See, I did it again. I put away the hair color without doing her eyebrows. Ugh. I did it on my other picture too. What is my deal with that? It's playtime. Cats are playing. It is, it's pretty cool. I didn't realize she had cherries hanging off of both ears. My God, it sounds like a herd of elephants in here. What are you even chasing? Oh, you're chasing each other. Yeah, I hear you. Daddy's not gonna be happy if you knock stuff off his desk. Oh my gosh, guys, Miss Marvel came to me for petting today. That cat doesn't give two craps about being petted by anybody, and she came to me for pets today. I felt so special. You can hear them? That's terrible. You picture of coffee. May, that's because the cat is nice to me most of the time, unlike you. You're just so mean, and it hurts my feelings. Are you buying it? Probably not. I can't BS very well. I'm terrible at it. There the neighbors go off to the pool. Oh, I forgot a little green thing there. Always something. There's always something I'm forgetting. Oh my goodness. It's very difficult to get these out of here now. They're so small. There, you'd never know he wasn't included. Oh, I didn't buy the book. I just bought the PDF. Yes, I'm gonna whine about it too. Come on, May. No, because May, it'll melt. You can't send me stuff that melts. Otherwise, I'm going to have like this gloopy thing sitting in my mailbox. That was horrible. I died laughing, May. I died laughing when that chocolate showed up. It was terrible. It was horrible. Death. Chocolate and death. I'm amazed it didn't like melt all over everything. It stayed in its package at least. You got that going for you. So, if you don't know, it's hot in this part of the world. Yay, Connie. Morning, Christiane. Ooh, jewelry box. I saw a flip through the Victorian darlings. Not my cup of tea. That's alright. Hannah Lynn is cute. She's just not my cup of tea. So y'all enjoy it. Oh, now they're going to argue with each other, huh? Yeah, you know what? And the kids loved every bit of that chocolate once it, you know, reformed. I had to take it with both hands because it was a big long chocolate bar, right? And the whole damn thing was melted inside of it by both hands, and I laid it very, very flat. I like emptied out the spot in my fridge, and I had to lay it very, very flat. It was funny. Kids loved it though. They wanted to they were like, well, I can just get a spoon. Like, no, you're not going to eat the melted chocolate with a spoon. I should have let them though. That would have been funny. Kenny, it was it's a video of all of her completed coloring books, I think for the last year maybe, or completed colorings for the last year. So I'm gonna take this. I can only imagine the very low melting point that chocolate had, because it was nothing but liquid when I got it. And the day it arrived, it was probably 90 something degrees outside. Maybe 80, maybe high 80s. So it was warm out. Peter Hewitt, she put out a video, and I think it's just her completed pictures. I don't know what happened to her. She's such a sweet lady. I don't go digging in people's business too often. But I know she had some medical issues, and I don't think she's like back yet, but you know, every now and then she'll pop in and make a video of something, which is nice to see her. I'm going to grab the black for... Oh, is that what she said? I haven't watched her video. Is she back? I don't want to, like, false hope myself. I love her. She's such a sweet soul. Well, that's good to know, Kim. PETA, like I said, she is a one of those people you can just tell she has a great heart and soul. Let's do these little flowers down here, and I think instead of going like pinky pink, I'm gonna take the dark flesh and some white. I think that's what I'm gonna do with my cherry blossoms. She was one of the first people I had subbed to as well. I think it was her and Chris Chang. And she's what made me seek out more people who like talked during their videos instead of just did. Oh, she is, Kenny? See, I don't know nothing. So I'm going to take the dark flesh here. I'm just going to very lightly, I'm going to pull you guys down here. Go for a ride. There we go. What happened, Connie? I think it's funny how we've all kind of started in the same area or with the same subscriptions and maybe didn't know we were all watching the same videos, and now we're finding each other in different ways and through live streams and everything. I find that amazing. So because these are cherry blossoms, I'm just using a very light pink, and the lightest pink I actually have is the dark flesh. I could have gone for one of the other pinks. I don't like them as much as I like the fleshy pinks. That's alright, Kim. Everybody's got to start somewhere. Have fun, April. I'll see you later. Pink is life. Just had to get a last word in. There's May. I think a lot of people still have so much they can still learn. There's so many different ways to art. So many different ways to art. I've been coloring, what, my kid's 5, youngest is 5. So I've been coloring for almost 5 years, on and off. But I didn't even start coloring with like Prismas or in anything other than the Crayola mandala books until a year and a half ago. Is when I got Summer Nights in my Prismas. One January 25th or something like that. It was after Christmas. I had mentioned I wanted some coloring supplies, but nobody got me any, so I got them for myself. Katrina, I'm actually debating a few different ways of doing something like that. There's the, I was thinking about like Patreon and offering one-on-one tutoring through that or something of that nature. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is not necessarily doing one-on-one tutoring, but once the kids go back to school, I do plan on doing more like I'm doing in Magical Dawn right now, where I'm just going through the whole process, start to finish, picking a page, coloring it, and doing all of that on camera in real time. So yes, May. That's I can't agree and emphasize that enough. It's not talent. It is not talent at all. It is hard work. It is dedication. It is practice. 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 Keep doing it. Keep trying. Master something. Try something new. Master something. Try something new. And that is kind of the point of the Challenge Yourself challenge coming in September. Is because I think sometimes people get good at something and then they just like leave it at that and just keep going at that one thing they're good at, which is fine. If that's what you want to do and you are happy with how you're coloring and you're happy with what you're doing and you're whatever. But some people want more, and for the people that want more, I really want them to really challenge themselves in September. I'm going to challenge myself to do some different things. And you know what? And I'm gonna fail. Like, no joke. There's gonna be some failures in it, but at least I've tried, and so that gives you a good jump off. Ooh, classical piano. I do too, Kim. Not that there's anything truly wrong with it, but with sped up videos, it kind of gives a false sense of how long something should take. I mean, you intellectually understand that it's a sped up video and it's not real time, but some frustration comes from not being able to, even if you pause, like you've now had it pause for 20 minutes and you're still not done doing the thing that it took 15 seconds to do. And so I really dislike sped up videos for that reason. Mostly I just watch them to get an overall sense of something. I don't watch them to follow along because that has frustrated me to no end, and I don't do things that frustrate me to no end. Doesn't seem like a very productive thing. So That's why I like the Art Spirits has a channel called Real-Time Art Videos or Relaxing Art Videos or something like that. And it's all real time. It's like a 5-hour like thing of just her doing this one page. And I'm just like, oh, thank God. She doesn't talk. So it is, May. It's the mistakes we learn. That's alright, Kim. Sometimes I have my good skin days and sometimes I have my bad skin days. Alyssa, I'm still trying to figure out my skins as well. Like, I keep playing with them, but I haven't found something that I'm like, you know what, that's the skin I want to do most often. Oh, Kim, I get you. Where they've skipped something and you're like, hey, this whole part is like colored now. You weren't expecting it. I understand. So, to be brutally honest, part of my reason for doing real-time videos is I don't know how to edit. It's pure laziness on my part. But if it works out, then it works out, right? I get to pretend to be brilliant, and y'all are happy, so that works, right? Oh, Linda. Good night, honey. I hope you feel better. Yeah, Kenny, it really is impossible. I learned that in very short order. Thank goodness I didn't just keep trying and beating my head. Every now and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to color along. Nope. Every time I try, it turns out awful. And so I don't try anymore. I may watch a video and lift some color scheme or lift a particular technique, but I don't follow along anymore. Oh, okay. Oh, I was supposed to buddy color with somebody, and now I can't remember who. I want to go back through my messages. Thanks for the reminder, Kim. See, I can't keep my own stuff straight. I can remember everybody's doctor's appointments and all this other stuff, but the moment I try to remember something for myself, like, it's out the window. And I'm getting really tired of that. Oh, May, yeah, that feeds into it too, doesn't it? That fear of copying. I even, like, every now and then when I'm like, I organically find a color combo, and then I go look on Instagram and I see it in somebody else's work, and I'm just like, well, now I can't use it. Because I don't want to feel like I'm copying. But I organically, like, I found it on my own. I didn't go out hunting for it. I just, scribbled on some paper and organically found this combo, and it worked out. So I'm kind of getting over that thing. But I feel you, May. And there was a blow up on Instagram a little while back where somebody was going off about how somebody stole their signature style without giving credit. And I don't know, like, I'm very much of two minds on stuff like that, because A, you've put it out there. It is now out in the world, and to say somebody stole it, if you have, like, put it out there, it's kind of, they didn't, like, take your picture and just say, hey, I do this picture. They created their own work using a similar style to what you have done. And so I'm of two minds of whether or not that's considered, like, really being stealing work or whatnot. Kim, I don't record color combinations so much as when I find one, I put it in my book. So every now and then I have some that I just have memorized and I really should write them down. But like I have some Arteza color combos. Oops. I have some Arteza color combos. I have a Holbein color combo for green that I really, really like. So I write them down and I have no issue sharing them. I have a Lyra green I really like. And then here's some Luminants. If you can't tell, I really like my green combos. And then here's all of my polychromos, which are the ones I have the most of. And this one is like an, is it this one that's an orange gold or this one that's an orange gold? That one. Red gold. But I've got, you know, I've got some color combos. I have no issues sharing any of this. Yeah, May, you can't steal colors. There's only so many color combinations that can ever be made in the world, and only so many that actually like look good. So to think that you own proprietary anything over 150 pencils and the combinations therein is ridiculous, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'm going to try some lips, and the lips I want for her are going to be some red violet lips. Since we used red violet in the skin, that'll pull it together. I want some Pompeian red, some medium flesh, and maybe a touch of cinnamon. I think that's what I want to do. Alyssa, buddy colors where you and other people, either one to however many you choose, pick a page and you all color the page. All color the same page, and then, you know, you just talk throughout and show pictures of progress, ask questions, and it's kind of like a sharing of ideas and experience and whatnot. I find it very, sometimes it's too much for me. It's too much conversation back and forth because I'm a very introverted person, so sometimes it's too much having to talk to somebody. Even if it's through text. But when I am in the mood, I find them absolutely amazing. Alright, so again, it's red violet, Pompeian red, medium flesh, and cinnamon. Oh no! Oh, Katrina, I know she was in the hospital, and she was in hospice, so it's not quite a surprise. Right, Alyssa? It is kind of fun. May refused me on Serena. I'm really sad on Serene. So I'm taking the red violet here. I'm not very good at lips, guys, so just, you know, bear with me here. We need to work back in Serene May. That's gonna happen though. I mean, you know, all those legends and stuff, they're getting old. They're getting up there. So they are unfortunately going to pass away. Thank you, Connie. Is it really? Hi, Belinda. I didn't see you sneak in there. Red Violet's one of your favorites? That's good. I'm starting to like it. You see, it's one of my longer pencils, but... Oh, I got you. You were being all, like, sneaky on me, and you didn't tell me. And so my feelings were hurt. And I was so sad. I'm sorry, I can't choke up very well. No, those were tears. There were tears. I had tears. I did it. Oh, now I've got to blink. Yeah, Kim. Thank you, Alyssa. I'm still learning. I really am. So I really appreciate it, guys. I've watched too much Deadpool lately. So this is Pompeian Red, just FYI. I like a natural lip. My lips are very dark naturally, so I don't typically wear makeup, because if I wear lipstick, then you like really know I'm wearing lipstick. So I tend to make my lips. I don't wear makeup, so you know my skin tones are like natural, and I never have eye makeup on, and I don't wear lipstick, so my lip tones are always natural. Yeah. Oh, Kenny, my husband had the DVDs and put it on our Plex server, and so I was watching it on my TV. It's not on a channel. I just binge watch Deadpool every now and then because, you know. I hear you. What's wrong? I'm not going to just pet you, even though I know that's just what you want. So this is medium flesh, by the by. Well, that's a good thing, Kim. Your grandfather taught you that you need to learn something new every day. I try to do that. I rarely succeed, but, you know, that's a good thing to live by for sure. Always moving forward. Oh, no, Kenny. I haven't heard anything about a TV series. Thank you, Joan. Down in the description below is the link to the Helix A5 hand crank that I used to get these points. Bennett Klein's a nice guy. I used to be in the color group for him. It just got a little overwhelming. I'm actually going to grab my little Lumi white here. I'm going to need it soon. So this is cinnamon. Not to knock on anybody's like positivity, but I can only handle so much like love going around. It was a little too much for me. Alright, so I'm gonna pop in a little white here, a little white along here, right here. Alright, bye Kenny. So now I'm going back to the red violet. Do you guys like that my camera isn't shaking? I put it in a new position. Do you guys even notice? Does anybody even care? I did all that for you this morning. I was so tired. It was bothering me. Even if it wasn't bothering y'all, it was bothering me. So I moved it. It is a busy group. Oh, what are you doing? No. No. One second. I said no. Oh. A swordfish sharpener. Nice. See you, Kim. Don't let the vampires bite. No, you can't have that either. Ugh. Are you being serious, May? Because if you're being serious, I'm going to really feel bad. Because I know it was bad, but I didn't think it was like that bad. Like seasick bad. Using the red violet to define just a little bit of the lip edges. May, there are times where I can't tell, girl. I can't tell. Didn't you have 2 Pop-Tarts already? Didn't you have 2 Pop-Tarts already? But you're still hungry. You can't take anything upstairs.
We can write something down.
No. You want to say hi to everybody? Oh, don't. You're knocking my camera, kid.
Hi.
I moved it.
Hi.
Hi, hi.
La.
You're knocking my camera, kid.
Can I have something to eat?
No, you may not have something to eat.
Well, I didn't have anything for breakfast.
Well, whose fault is that? You guys can have the fruit that's in there. Okay?
Can we eat a fruit snack?
No, you may not eat a fruit snack. You can have the fruit. It's got yummy cantaloupe and kiwi and grapes and blueberries and all that good stuff. Oh, I'm really happy with these lips, guys. I better write that down. I really like that for lips. Girls. Alright, excuse me while I write this down so I don't forget it. Well, bring it here. Red, violet, Pompeian red, medium flesh, I see you, and cinnamon. Apple and cinnamon Pop-Tart. Those sound good. No, see, I've got a whole big thing of fruit they can eat. It has mangoes in it and kiwi. Gosh, that looks good. And you guys don't want it? Ugh. May, don't mess with me, man. Don't mess with me. Thank you, Connie. Oh yeah, Alyssa, I can't not do that. That it makes all the difference in the world for me. So there we go. Oh, I love those lips. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm gonna pull this back up a little bit. Yeah, I am not speedy, so just, you know, laying that out there. This is me being speedy. That was me being speedy. Alright, so I have the eyes to do, which I'm freaking out over, the background to do, and the butterfly. Where am I at? An hour and 43 minutes. Thanks, May. When did I know Sammy said she was coming on for a Thursday? I'm gonna do phthalo blue background, but maybe that'd be too. That would go too hard with the blue green of the hair. I don't know what color to do the background. Maybe Helio blue. Phthalo wouldn't be too bad. The phthalo blues wouldn't be too bad. Ah, don't throw pencils, Melissa. That's not good. Because then they do that and they break. Oh, I broke my pencil. 1 second. I need to sharpen. So I'm probably going to follow the background where it's darker on the edges and lighter on the inside. So, what? Well, they're going to have to work out their differences. Pale yellow? Maybe, because I really, like, blue and blue is killing me, man. Pale yellow. So if I go Ooh, 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 ooh. That gave me an idea, Belinda. It gave me an idea. I don't have to do an orange butterfly. I can actually do the dark cad yellow, and cream, right? Let me see here. Yes, I think that's what I want to do. It's not the Derwent, it's my Helix A5. But it's kind of the same as the Derwent Super Point. So, alright, so Ms. Belinda gave me an idea. So I'm going to go with dark cad yellow, and cream for the background. And then I'll probably take a fine liner and define this, and then I'll probably do dark oranges. I may finish this off stream since this is Thursday. I don't necessarily want to hold on to this a whole nother day. So I hope y'all don't mind too much. You guys have seen most of the process. There is some wispy wisps. I'm going to get the middle. So I'm going to grab the cobalt green that I was using in her hair. And just go out and kind of pull those wispy hairs. Yeah, that will. Thank you, Belinda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll also make the cherries really pop too. And then I'll take and I'll go over the white spots with gel pen. I just don't like doing gel pen until the very end. So some spots I'll do some gel pen. I'll do some gel on her mouth and all of that stuff. So. And then her eyes, I'll probably do hazel eyes. And then that should bring in, I'll probably bring in this dark cad yellow for the hazel. So then that's the dark cad yellow, and then I'm going to go cad yellow. Not quite sure how it's all going to like work out, so I'm kind of doing a test spot here to see. I don't have the yellow pearlescent pan pastel, May. I do have like a yellow ochre thing, but I don't know how well that would work. I want that darker on the edges here. But this I wanted all pencil. I do want to test the pan pastels on this paper though. I'm going to take the cream. My stomach hurts for some reason. I'm even going over those little strands right there. Hey, Sammy. I'm just trying to finish up, sweetheart. May, you have a lot of stuff I don't have. I'm just flipping between these three until I get the saturation that I want. May actually go and grab the yellow ochre, the light yellow ochre, just for right here at the edges. There we go. That is what I'm looking for. So that is what the background is going to look like. It's going to be, so I pulled in the light yellow ochre, cad yellow, dark cad yellow, and cream. So that's what the background's going to be. This is going to be a black and orange butterfly, a monarch, because I love me some monarchs. I'll probably do some red nails, hazel eyes, and this will probably be the same brown as the branches through here, and then I'll be done. So that is what I'm going to do. Yes, you singy girl. Hi Charlotte, I didn't see you coming in either. Oh my gosh.
Pinky.
What?
Pinky.
Pinky what? Oh, a pink heart. So there we go, zoomed out.
Pinky, lovey, buddy.
Oh my goodness. Zoe is here for her performance. So that is that. I will probably finish this up off stream. And then I will find something new to do on next Tuesday. Look, Joan gave you some hearts.
Yay!
Yay! Hi, Robin. Oh, that's okay. Oh, okay. So, everybody, you have a great day. I will see you next Tuesday. I will try to get something recorded. Zoe. Thank you. I will try to get something recorded on that Magical Dawn picture that I was doing tomorrow or this weekend or Monday. But I hope you all have a great day. Links as always are in the description down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, hit the bell button to get notifications if you haven't already. And I think Sammy's coming up, right? I think so. No problem, Sammy. I think Sammy's coming up. So, thank you, Belinda. Thanks for the yellow tip. That was a really good idea. I never would have thought of that. I'm a naturalist, so it's like skies are blue.
Heart.
Bye, everybody. Have a good day. See you later. See ya. Bye. Say bye-bye, Zoe.
Bye-bye.